Hey everyone, Gabriel Klingman here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the one thing that you can do to make you stand out. Whether that's in your genre, in your niche, wherever you are, I'm going to be talking about the one thing that you can do that will guarantee that you stand out. You ready? It's focus on one thing. That's it. That's it. Super simple. And if I just leave you there will be a ton of miscommunication. So let me first explain what that doesn't mean before I dive into what that means. What that doesn't mean is you focus solely on your craft. For example, I am a drummer. Love drums. Been playing them for about a decade. And I've spent most of that time focusing solely on my techniques, on my paradiddles, on getting my accents down, on blast beats, the whole spring, getting that feel down, getting deep in that groove, and just, all of that. But I didn't spend any time focusing on what the business aspect of that meant, so I spent all my time learning, and I wanted to make this my life, but I just focused on the technique and didn't actually learn how to make that a career. Once I got my technique really solid in a lot of areas, I started doing photography, I started doing an entrepreneur business, I started going back to school, I did all of these other things, right? And that's exactly what you need to avoid. So what this means is you individually and as a group, but very important that individually you focus on your one thing, whether that's going to be a business, like a photography business, whether that's going to be making your solo project or your band succeed. That's what you do. You focus on that one thing and that's it. You don't, if you're focusing on music, photography is great, but that's not your one thing. You know what I mean? Photography is great and that's fun and that could be a fun outlet, but don't spend a large amount of your time there. So when I was pursuing music, I was putting about 15 hours a week into music, and then I was full-time college, I was full-time working, I was also taking photos on the side, and then I literally started studying sales because I'm like, sales are fun, and I love sales, nothing wrong with that. But I ended up having like 80 to 90 hour weeks, and only 15 of those hours were dedicated to music, and yet music is what I said I wanted to succeed in. And so that just wasn't gonna work. So if you focus all of your energy, if you cut out anything that's unnecessary, focus all of your energy on your one thing, on that music that you want to succeed, then you are guaranteed to stand out. And the reason why this works, let me explain this, is because everyone is doing what I was doing. Everyone is focusing on everything without committing to anything. So what that means is everyone is a musician, everyone's an Instagram star, everyone can take good photos and wants to be a photographer, everyone wants to be an entrepreneur nowadays. That's everything. So every single market is saturated on the surface. It's super flooded on the surface. So what that means is if you take all of your attention and you focus on your one thing, I want this band to succeed, so I'm not going to be focusing on building up the photography, I'm not going to be focusing on other things, I'm going to put all of my attention, instead of 15 hours a week on this band, I'm going to give it 40. Then you're literally doubling what you were doing, more than doubling what you were doing, and you are guaranteed to stand out because no one else is doing that. So instead of just spreading all of your attention, all of your mental and emotional energy wide, you're now going deep. You're going to this one tall sphere that was guaranteed to stand out when people look into this genre. They don't see someone who's, oh, they're a little good here and they have some good photos and stuff. They see, oh, here's this one group, here's this one artist, this one band that is exceptional at doing what they do. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your one thing is, what your project is down below. I would love to check it out. And if you like this, if you thought this brought value, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. There will be plenty of more value and content ahead. Thank you so much, guys.